Hi everybody, it's June Angel Pews, back again today. Gosh, the weather is getting much better, thank the Lord. My voice has recovered. I actually feel better as well, so it perhaps was something and nothing. Yes, the snow is slowly but surely thawing, and it doesn't feel quite so cold as it did. Although I haven't been out, and you know this apartment of mine is boiling hot at the best of times. Just left you something there to look at, pretty. Well, I'll just tell you about this next video. This is, by the way, a printed embroidery that, oh gosh, I can't remember how many years ago. It's by now Dimensions, and it was actually printed in 1990. So I would think it was not long after that, if not around 1990s, that I made this. As I say, it's printed, and I've embroidered the various flowers, and there are loads of beads on it. I'll show you up close. There we go. I've got loads of, I must have hundreds of cross-stitch embroidery that I've made. Well, nearly all that I've made. Some I've acquired ready-made, but they're very, very few and far between. Certainly not plain embroideries or cross-stitch, you know, just the other sorts, if you like. Okay, so following on from my video this morning, part one of Janine's gorgeous snippet book, I started to read you the letter that she sent, and it said it was lovely to make new friends around the globe, yes. And then the next paragraph, which I didn't read to you, but I will now. I wanted to make you something special besides the snippet book, and I looked at your videos to get ideas of what you liked, and by chance I happened to see you liked my bird's nest. I love the bird's nest. That I've seen so many of them on YouTube and various places, but I did remember making particular comment about Janine's. The bird's nest. Right, sorry. I'm trying to avoid reading every snippet of it. Ha! Snippet. Here I go again. Okay, so with that, by chance I happened to see you liked my bird's nest. ... And look, this is what I received, and I had to open it because it was very crushed, and when I opened it, I realised there was some repairs to make. There were some things that had come off, and one thing and another. So I had to just look at it, and look at it, and look at it. And I admit, and I think I said so in my other, I don't know, I can't remember, in my other video, that I cried lots of tears. And it was lots of tears of joy. And this is why. Let's see if I can move this. So let's take these out, I think, first. Sorry, excuse my arm. It's one of those beautiful bird's nests. And in the nest is two real eggshells. Real eggs, sorry. You can see, I wonder if I can... You can see how they've got the little holes in them, look. where the yolk has been taken out. They're just exquisite, as is everything, isn't it, in our wonderful world of nature. I don't know where to start showing you this. I'll show you the nest first, because the nest was absolutely intact. There's no problem at all. But I still, as I say, I couldn't stop looking, and I couldn't leave it to today to describe to you. Apart from being very selfish, I couldn't stop looking at it. I knew, because I was so emotional whilst looking at this, I knew that I wouldn't be able to do a video and remain, you know, as I am now, reasonably calm. Because I'm still very, very emotional. I really am. I can't get over this. I can't. What Janine went on to say was the bird's nest is rested. The bird's nest rested on a crystal glass, so that the laces could dangle and be shown off for view. Sadly, I've not included this glass because it was way too delicate for travel all the way to the UK. But you are an owner of so many beautiful things that I'm sure you will find something pretty to rest it on. I do hope we will get to know each other much better, and I shall be emailing you soon. Warm regards and crafty hugs, Janine. And indeed, it did come without the stand. It had to. So let me just show you what I've... This has just got... Let me take those out. It's a little crystal stand, look. I got it at a car boot sale. It's got a lip to it, if you can see that. Not a car boot sale. I don't know what I'm saying these days, honestly. My brain's elsewhere. A charity shop. I don't know whether it ever had a lid. I don't know, but it's just absolutely beautiful. And I thought that's going to be pincushion. And I'd got the idea of the fabric in a ball just sitting in there, and it would be in that crystal organza, so you wouldn't see anything other than this crystal ball. Anyway, in the meantime, I'd put all my, or lot of my watch faces in there. So that was there. So let's leave it at that. So that's what I've rested it on for now. But it's really, really strange that this had happened, because it's only recently, when I've been planning, once I've finished this challenge, and that we've got a little bit more organised, although I'm doing really well, as I said. I was planning what I was going to make as my next craft project. Well, craft projects, because I've got a list as long as my arm now, but this was one of them that I was thinking of, and that was a nest. I was going to do my own. I've been collecting fibres forever, and I've got loads and loads, which I can't show you now because I just don't know where they are. But I have managed to find, only last week, this. And it's just a little stand, and I thought that would be plenty big enough to put a small nest on, not as big as we've seen on YouTube, etc. And I came across this here from TJ Hughes. Is it TJ Hughes? I never know which one. And it's Grace's Teaware, and look, there's 4 of them. They're all the same. And that's the one that I've taken out to show you. But can you believe that was only last week? And I knew nothing about that nest then. But I've been planning in my mind, I must have one, I must do one. So there you go. So I just thought I'd show you that. And doesn't it coordinate? You know, it's all sort of fitted, it's slotted in. It's really, really strange. So let's put the nest, because that's what this video is all about, showing you this beautiful, beautiful nest. Let's put it back on. Before I put it back on there, I'm going to show you the base, because it's just wonderful how Janine has made this. So there's your doily. Sorry, I'm going to go a bit back. And all the laces and snippets of fabric, and there's hundreds of them, all radiating from that one doily. And there's layers. I have no idea obviously what's underneath there, but it's quite firm. So let me take those out, pop that on that way, make sure it's right. So let's show you. I think that's as best as I'm going to get. So look, these are the beautiful trims. There are tiny ones of pale blue and pale pink in between these pearl and bloom trims, pearl trims, tiny pearl trims, fibres, laces, crystals. Look, tiny crystals. And then on each side, and I'm just presuming this is where the birds were sitting. There's one this side and one the other side. I'll show you in a minute. And further up, we've got leaves of this beautiful lace. There's buttons. There's pearls. Let me move it around a bit. There's just everything. You've got to see it to believe it. And you can understand, can't you, why I was so emotional, because this is something I've dreamt of owning. I knew I'd never be able to afford the money people were asking on YouTube. It just was beyond my bank account. So this is just a dream come true for me. So we'll go around a bit more. And I just want you to just look at it really, because, you know, you can't describe. It's just amazing. There's little acrylic beads on wire. Now, I think all these, at some point, I can sort of, what's the word, manipulate, because they've been squashed down. So like those, you see, I would bring back up, whereas they're squashed down at the moment. So bit by bit, that's what I'll do. The eggs, it was just amazing that they stayed within without being broken in any way at all. Just amazing. There's a piece of jewel on there, look, on the top. You see? It's just out of this world. There's mint greens, there's creams, there's peach, there's pinks, the palest of all of the pastel colours. And then these strings here of fibre. Absolutely stunning. And I'll show you the first bird. Just place her there, just so you can see. Isn't she beautiful? You can't see her though, can you, very well? I'm going to take her out of there. I'm just going to move you back just for the momento. Stay there. I'm just going to show you this just so you can see the beauty. Now her beak was not there. It was gone completely, but there was a little slit there, so I knew the beak was somewhere. This had come off, her headpiece. I think that was it, was with her. So I needed to find those and repair her before I showed you. So hence the little time gap. Apart from the length of time it would have shown you, took me to show you the snippet book and this. But isn't she just gorgeous? These amazing curled feathers. And she's got this pale, pale peach colour. Look. Let's put her there. For the moment. And I'll bring her back again. And then there's this peacock. Goodness me, look at this. And this was broken as well. The beak had come away, and the head and neck was completely broken off. So I had to carefully repair her. This is her tail piece. I'm saying her because I think they're both females. And I'm going to give them names. I don't know what names yet, but that'll be another story for the end of the video. At the end of the challenge, sorry, not the end of the video. Beads, AB, sequins on what I think is a wedding dress applique. Loads of this gorgeous, the tiniest, I call the daisy trim. And if I turn around, that's all the way. Isn't it just gorgeous? And that's her, the rear of her head and neck. And then I'll be ungraceful, I'm afraid, and turn her over, where you'll see how she's been finished off at the back. Every single detail is exquisite. It really is. So let's bring this back again. And we'll put her there and put her there. Ooh, it's a good start, isn't it? Stay there just a minute. This, my surface is uneven. I haven't got the full tabletop on yet. Right, let's see if I can pan out again. That's it, I think. So there is the very special thing that I wanted to show you. The part 2, if you like. I can't get over this, honestly. I know I'm repeating myself and don't care. This whole challenge, everything that everybody's sent in to me has been a real eye-opener for me. I've met some amazing people. I've made some amazing friends. And I have some amazing works of art. And this being one of them. Aren't I lucky? Aren't I blessed? So there you go. I'm going to go off and I'm going to upload this and just give you a great big thank you. From the bottom of my heart, Janine, this is just fabulous. I will treasure it. The base is, I think, is the right height. It may be that I find something, you know, higher, more appropriate as the weeks and months go by. But at the moment, I'm absolutely delighted with that, and I will display it with pleasure. I've already taken it around to see my next door neighbour, Rita. She's an elderly lady who's very disabled, and she couldn't get over it. She's never seen anything like what I've been receiving, because I've shown her one or two, well, more than one or two things. And this one, well, she was just bowled over. Yep. And I haven't shown anybody else apart from Rita, although other people have seen some of my other. Not everyone, I couldn't possibly show them everyone, but I will do, I'm not sure how I can do it, probably down in the craft room. I'm going to put on a little tableau, no, exhibition, not exhibition even, display, dear tune, of all the snippet tubes, rolls, all the snippet rolls, the snippet book, all the postcards, the fabric postcards, not all the extra goodies that people so kindly sent me, because if I did that I wouldn't have a table big enough. And I can assure you the table down there, it's all small tables joined into one, is ginormous. So I shall do that, and then I'll do a video to just pan over everything, so you'll have the chance to see every single thing. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and my others. I've still got, I had another snippet roll yesterday, came in the post. I'm still expecting a couple. Sonia Steptoe. Hello Sonia, it's June. Just to tell you, yours came yesterday, and this is so unusual. It's absolutely gorgeous. You will love it, so don't forget to come back. Tell all your friends, tell them all, because there's a real treat for everybody to see at the end of this this challenge. So yes, Sonia, yours is next. I've still got some Happy Mail that I've received that I'm not going to put away until I've shown you. I've got a haul, several hauls actually, to show you. I've got some photographs to show you. Yeah, there's a lot to show you. So please come back. As I say, tell all your friends. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, because again, full apologies not answering all your comments. I will answer them, but it's going to take time. As you can imagine, there's been loads and loads. They have petered off towards the end because I think everybody's getting worn out. As I said in one of my other videos, I haven't had a chance to watch all the videos that I want to of other challenges, but I know we all will do. But we have got, it takes time, doesn't it? We have got other things that we need to be doing. So I'm off, and I will see you very shortly. Take care, everybody. Good night, God bless, and thank you once again, Janine. Absolutely over the moon with this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, I'm so pleased. He's got, or she's got, sorry, her head turned away. Let's put her there. Alright then, take care. Love you all. Bye.